Jackie fresh. Givenchy dress. Rock necklaces.
Hi guys, it's Courtney Montez, Court Montez on Instagram. My Snapchat is my new obsession. I use it probably a little more than I should, but it's Court Montez on Snapchat. And I love when you guys send me messages, so that way you can give me feedback and ideas, and you get to see my life, my dog, things you probably don't care about, but things I care about. The most obnoxious thing on my Snapchat has to be my son, Baxter. He's a multi-poo. 90% of my Snapchats are makeup based. The rest of that 10% is my little man. I have an out of control child, and you guys will just have to enjoy it. And I'm finally so excited to introduce my YouTube channel. It's a web series all about my life inside and outside of the studio, so you'll get to know how I work with my clients and what I've been doing over the past 8 years in this industry. So you noticed when I came in, I kind of look like myself, but I'm not 100% there yet. So I don't have my highlight and contour on, or my lips, and we all know that I have to have an overdrawn new lip. So today you're gonna see me apply from start to finish using all of my must-have products, my favorite tools. So grab your makeup brushes, a notepad, some popcorn and champagne, and let's get started. The way I work is a little bit backwards. A lot of ladies like to do their face makeup first, and then they follow up with their eye makeup. The reason I don't do that is because I love a precise, dramatic eye and perfectly highlighted and contoured skin. So when you do the eye makeup first, you can take a wipe, remove it, and then you have a perfect canvas for your highlight and contour. So before we get started, you'll notice I have my foundation on, so I'm already prepped and ready to go. I'm gonna start off by color correcting underneath my eye. It's not necessarily that I have dark circles, but I do have a little bit of shadow that can sometimes tamper with concealer alone. So very important to color correct if you want that bright, vibrant highlight under the eye. So my favorite product to color correct is MAC Prep and Prime Light Boost. It's yellow, so it will get rid of any sallow undertone under the eye, and it creates a perfectly vibrant base before you start concealing. So it comes with a brush and a click twisty top. I give it about 4 clicks, and that's enough for both eyes. Then using my beauty blender, this is from Ulta. It's a Real Techniques beauty blender. So using the flat end, it fits perfectly under the lower lash line. I'm going to place the flat end at the base of my lower lashes, and I'm just gonna pat that color right in. So now we're gonna go straight into highlighting with a concealer. So this is Pro Longwear Concealer from MAC. It's crease-proof, sweat-proof, and water-resistant. They come in different shades. There's NC and NW. You really want to ask a professional before you pick. This is my color for my specific skin tone. I'm using NC20. So using the 193 brush from MAC, I'm going to grab a little bit of the product. And the best way that I can recommend for you to highlight underneath the eye is to think of a check mark shape. You're going to do a check mark from the inside tear duct of the eye back to the temple. Using the remaining product that's left on the brush, you're just gonna start patting it underneath the lower lash line. It's just patting it right on top of the lower lash line. So now the lower lash line is highlighted, and I'm gonna go straight into my favorite part. By highlighting, I'm going to slim the bridge of the nose, which makes my nose appear more narrow, which is what I want. Same brush, same NC20 concealer. I'm gonna do a line right down the bridge of my nose. I love to highlight my Cupid's bow. If you want your lips to look fuller, the obvious solution is to highlight it. So I'm gonna highlight the top of my lip, just a dab of concealer. So now I'm gonna highlight my forehead. I don't highlight too much, and I definitely don't go up too high. I really focus right in between my brow line. Before I go straight into contouring, this is my favorite step. Prep and Prime transparent powder. Marcy Cosmetics Kabuki brush. I'm gonna dip the tip of my brush into my transparent powder, and I'm gonna lightly dust it on top of my concealer. So when choosing your contour shade, it's not a one size fits all by any means. This is my favorite when I'm tan. It's NW43. I play around with my contour colors. The NC shades are gonna give you more of that rich olive undertone, which is gorgeous. This shade is gonna give me more of that bronze, copper type of undertone that I'm searching for today. That's the reason why I choose a foundation versus something specifically intended to contour. Using a foundation, you can really customize that look. I always like to go 2 to 3 shades darker than my skin tone. So today, it's NW43. If you have trouble finding where to place your contour, a really helpful trick is to use the back of your brush, the wooden end of it. Place it from the skin of the ear, lay it towards the corner of the mouth, and you'll notice that where the brush pressed down, it'll leave a little mark of where your foundation wiped off. You don't want to go any further than that mark. So using the brush, I know where to place it now. I'm going to stop right about there. You can add as much as you want. Then using the Beauty Blender flat end, and you just want to pat. If you start to notice that it's looking a little too intense, you can use the other side of the blender, that pointed end, and just blend that line. I'm just gonna add a few little dots closest to my hairline. It's super, super important that you keep your hair out of your face. This foundation, if it touches your hairline, it's extremely visible and it's horrible to get out. So pull your hair back when you're doing this part. So I'm gonna save you guys about $8,000. I am going to show you how to get yourself a nose job at home. No scalpels necessary. Use your handy 193 brush. I'm gonna do one swipe on each side of the nose. I'm gonna do a line on the tip of the nose. Your handy little kabuki. You're just gonna dip it in the remaining concealer that you have left on your palette and do a light swipe down the bridge of the nose. And that is an instant rhinoplasty, no surgery necessary. Just clean up each side of my contour. So Benefit is invited to my party, and it's a real cheeky party. And it comes with everything you'll need to create the perfect look with your face. I'm gonna use today Hoola Bronzer and Dandelion Blush and go right over my contour. On the same area that I contoured my face, so forehead, cheekbones, I want the blush to be soft and rosy and romantic so it doesn't overpower the face. I am using Anastasia A23 brush into my Dandelion Blush from the Benefit Cheeky Party palette, and I'm applying it right to the apple of the cheek. So using the Anastasia Skin Illuminator in So Hollywood, right on the top of my cheekbone. Then I pinch the brush. So before I do the finishing touches, I'm gonna set my face. I love Kat Von D Lock and Load Spray. It smells like a cucumber martini. You wanna hold it about 10 to 12 inches away from the face and then mist away. So now I'm gonna prime the lips. I'm using MAC Prep and Prime Lip Primer. And not only do you want to fill in the entire lip, you want to go outside the natural lip line as well as inside the natural lip line. This is Anastasia Liquid Lipstick. This particular shade is called Naked. Finishing touches. I'm just gonna set my brows into place and then I'm gonna add my lower mascara. Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. And I'm gonna comb through my brows in an upward motion. So first I'm combing them up and then I'm placing them over. For mascara on my lower lashes, I'm using MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash. So that was it. That is my highlight and contour tutorial along with my quick mini lip tutorial. So I'll see you guys next time. Please subscribe to my channel, give me your feedback, and I will see you on the next episode.
I slay.